Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So now today I am here with one more excited video, and this is kind of a new launch from Nykaa, and this is their Moi, which is the perfume version they have, which is Nykaa's own perfumes, their own creations, I would say. So these recently they have come up with a very handy packaging which contains 20 ml of product, and there I have 4 variants with me from Moi, and which are quite recent of their launches. Yes, they have first launched the full size bottle, the 100 ml bottles, then they have come up with this small or mini version of the same fragrance range. So yes, I am here with 4 variants out of them. So first, before going to the depth review and all, the price is of 259 rupees or 260 rupees, kind of that, and I will provide the link in the description bar, so if you want you can always go and buy from there. So yes, so I when Nykaa was running their pink sale and all, so I wanted to actually give some perfumes, Nykaa's perfume, a try, but they were, first of all, they were quite high, I mean 1000 plus rupees, and then the second thing was the ml was 100. I mean, if I don't like the fragrance, because online buy is always a risk in terms of perfume, so if I buy the full bottle, then again it will be a risk for me that whether, I don't know, I'll be liking the perfume or not. So I was actually thinking that why can't they come up with a mini version, and guess what, after this thought of mine, I don't know how, but yes, Nykaa have come up with the mini version of those perfumes, and when I saw it first, I just grabbed whatever I wanted to. And yes, so without further ado, let's see the names. So the first one I have is Moi by Nykaa, that is named as MATIN. This is the green one with the white and green kind of, gardenish kind of packaging. The next one is Moi, that is AMOUR. This is the black packaging with the golden design in it. Then the next one is Epic or Epis, I'm not sure because this is French. So this is the orange and yellow color of packaging. And the next and the last one is BISOUS, BISOUS, I think it's BISOUS. So yes, this is a red and white packaging. So yes, without further ado, let's see how it smells and what are my recommendation out of this. Okay guys, so let me show you one packaging so that it will be good for you to understand that how it looks, or it is travel friendly or not. So this is the bottle. You can see it's a 20 ml of bottle. The bottle is of glass and the cap is always, as usual, it's a metal cap. And here is the product and the dispenser. Let me show you. I don't know whether it will capture or not. Just check the spray, and yes, the spray is quite fine and quite fine and very nice, I would say. So yes, this is a very handy packaging and it is very travel friendly, and I really thank Nykaa for coming up with this kind of idea, so that the fragrance, the high-end fragrance, the designer fragrance, also we have a handy version which is always required when we are traveling. And also, if we cannot afford the price, or we don't want to buy it online, or any kind of investment plus 1000, so yes, here it is. You can always go ahead and try and then select and then buy. So yes, now let's talk about the fragrance which I have is BISOUS. So I just sprayed it. So I will tell you my what I feel and what actually coming to my sensation, and then I will read out the notes, because that will be more understanding to you, because anyways the notes and all you will get it in the website also, so there is no specific use me repeating the notes and all. So yes, when I first sprayed it just felt like some some dessert is there in front of me, some chocolate or vanilla kind of thing. That is the only kind of mix of chocolate and vanilla kind of smell I was getting, which is quite feminine, I would say, but at the same time this is not something very unusual. Let me tell you very honestly that this kind of fragrance we see nowadays. It's quite common, I would say. And yeah, I mean, it is fine, it is not that great or anything, but yes, I told you, right, it is vanilla and chocolate mainly you will get when you spray it on yourself. But what it is written here is, let me see, they have written here is offers a fruity and floral blend of heady rose and sparkling apple. After this first reveal, it lingers with a touch of vanilla and caramel. That's it. That's what I told you, right? The base note are, as I said, it is vanilla, caramel, kind of sweet, kind of dessert kind of notes. Yes, that is very correct. They have captured or they have taken the base note very correctly, but I am very not sure about where is the fruit, where is the floral note, where is rose and all. Not very sure, but yes, this is BISOUS from Moi. So now let's talk about EPIC, EPIC, the white. See the packaging nicely so that if I pronounce it wrong way you can still understand by seeing the packaging. Okay, so now let's see this. The bottle is again same, nothing new about it. It's same as the first one. Now let's sniff it. Okay, so I will just give a very common and a very common reference to you so that you all can relate to what kind of fragrance it relates to. Have you sniffed Magnet, the Magnet bottle? I don't know whether the brand name or whatever. I know most of you are familiar with which Magnet I'm talking about. This just smells like Magnet perfume. Okay, we know, most of us knows about Magnet. Or if you want to buy the Magnet instead of buying this, I think the Magnet also will cost you somewhere around 150 or 200 rupees. If you don't want to even invest 250 rupees in this perfume, you can, if you still want to sniff the perfume, just buy Magnet from Amazon or Flipkart or wherever you want to. That Magnet perfume is still available online. This smell exactly like Magnet. So when I smell it, it gives me a unisex or mostly a very spicy notes in it, and very less musk but more spicy. And it's actually, I don't feel there is any feminine part in it, but yes, more of spices. That's it, that's what I can see or smell. Now let's see what are the notes they have mentioned. Okay, so they have mentioned sweet aromas of pink peppercorn blended softly with blackberry and raspberry, with notes of patchouli and musk. The fragrance offers the perfect way to spice things up for the day or night. So at the very last, yes, they have mentioned to spice up your day. So I don't know about whatever extra things they have mentioned, because guys, I am not able to identify, or I will say I am not that very good, or my senses are not that mature that I can tell you each and every note very clearly. But from my end, to make you also understand, what I am getting is a spicy note. That's it, a very spicy. Just smell Magnet perfume, guys. It will be easy for you to understand which kind of fragrance it belongs to. So yes, this is the second one. Now let's go to AMOUR, which is the black cardboard packaging. And I think I have read so many good reviews about this AMOUR, and I was about to buy the full size bottle before the release of this small bottles. So actually I was so much convinced with the reviews and all. So, and I would say that thank god I didn't bought it. I am not saying anything bad about it, but the only thing is when you smell it, it is just jasmine. And if I want to buy any jasmine fragrance, I would rather invest in Body Cupid, which is quite cheap. In 350 or 400 rupees, you are getting a full 100 ml of bottle. It just smells like jasmine, no other citrusy smell, no other fruity smell, no other base note of vanilla, caramel, nothing. It is just a concentrated, or I would say mid concentrated jasmine, nothing else. Guys, I am not able to get any other senses other than jasmine. Please comment me if I am wrong, but yes, I will rather invest in Body Cupid. I think the name, I'm not very sure about the name, but search the yellow bottle, okay, not the pink one, not secret, but there are three varieties. One is a secret, one is aqua, and there is one more yellow one. So try the yellow one, that is jasmine. I have reviewed in my channel also, and it will be down in some of my video list, so you can always go ahead and you can check the Body Cupid perfume review if you want to, or if possible I will definitely link the video for you. So this is just like the Body Cupid one for me, and I am not going to invest in the big bottle for this, that's for sure. Okay, so this is the third one. Now let's talk about the last one, which is MATIN. Okay, so now this is the last hope. Now let's see how it smells. And okay, yes, I would say that this is very nice, very good, very amazing, very mesmerizing, nothing like that. But yes, it somewhere matches my expectation from Nykaa, because this actually has a very I can say that there are actually top note, middle note and base note, because this fragrance is maturing. The time I sprayed, I got a very seashore, very cool kind of vibe with a hint of citrusy notes in it. Then when now I am sniffing it, it is more of aqua, a balance of aqua with some amount of sweetness, but still a bit of saltiness to it. So I feel that they have done some good things in it. It's still quite mild, it is not that strong like the Epis and the AMOUR, but it is not that strong. But yes, here the only thing why I like it out of these three is, out of this one is, there are definite base note, middle note and top notes in it, which makes it special, and which is quite good. And I think I will buy the bigger size of this. Now let's just read out whatever they have written here. So they have written that reveals it fresh and crisp notes of magnolia and rose with the hint of bergamot to excite and woody woody note of a musk to soften. Okay, that means they want to say that here the top and the middle notes are more of floral, which has magnolia, roses, bergamot and all. Then it is settling down to a woody and musk fragrance, which is woody. I won't say much, maybe very less amount of woody, but yes, there are musk. And as I told you, right, when I first sprayed it, it was more citrusy and mix of yeah, maybe there are some floral, because maybe when I sniffed it I missed the floral part. And yes, there are floral, but once it is set, now you can feel a soft floral fragrance mixed with musk and a little bit of woody. So this is my recommendation out of these three, and this is Matin from Moi, and I think this is the one, guys, you should also get your hand and try. This is quite unusual, and this kind of fragrances, if you are wearing, definitely the other three are not bad, I won't say these are bad, but see, this kind of fragrance nowadays is very common. Okay, and why we wear perfume? We wear perfume so that people will recognize that we are smelling something, you know, specifically, or we are smelling something very fresh, or which is very attracting for projection purpose, you know, so that we stand out of a crowd. So these three, I won't say that, you know, people will, you know, ask you that which one you are wearing. This is not that attractive, they are quite common. This kind of fragrances nowadays are readily available in mist and all those, and even, you know, Water Girl and all those, you know, the shop, whatever is available in the shop, I'm saying, for regular wear and all. So those kind of fragrances, and this I am not that much able to identify, because those kind of mist and all also, you won't be able to identify specifically any top note, middle note and base note. And here also I am not able to identify any top note, middle note and base note, which a perfume, a designer perfume should always have. That is my perception, and why I like is because it is matching my perception, that is, it is having a definite top note, middle note and base note. I mean, top note will say to you for, you know, 30 minutes, the middle note will stay to you for another 30 minutes, and the rest of your day, for a, you know, 3-4 hours of your day, you will be left with the base note. That is the main idea of a designer fragrance, so that this one fulfills. So this is Matin, and this will be my recommendation. And all over, I will say the longevity and the durability is somewhere in all over, I'm saying you, with respect to all the fragrances, the longevity and the stability is between 2 to 3 hours, not more than that. So you need to apply a strong or a nice deo or a mist before you apply any of these perfumes. So that is what I will say. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I will see you in some other video of mine. Till then, stay healthy, stay happy, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye, see you.